Hare Krishna. Ravana had built a huge lake of liquor in the golden city Lanka for his dear commander-in-chief Jambumali. Jambumali was a very powerful person. However, he was the king of drunkards. He was very restless also. Every time he's awake, he's like always disturbed to fight. And sometimes he kills his own people. So Ravana had built this lake of liquor. And Jambumali was such ardent lover of liquor that he thought it is a waste of time to get up and go and pour liquor into a bottle and then drink. So he made a boat and he was sleeping in that boat on the lake of liquor. So he wakes up, directly drinks, swims in it, and again goes to sleep. Now one day Ravana orders, bring Jambumali urgently. All the soldiers are afraid how to wake him up. He'll become very angry. Somehow they take courage and they mix anti-liquor medicine and pour into the glass of Jambumali. Jambumali wakes up and then drinks whatever is there in the glass, and suddenly all his unconsciousness is revived and he is completely awake. He becomes very angry. Somebody has tricked him. He looks around, the soldiers are waiting. He jumps up to beat them. Then they shout, Ravana is very anxious, he is calling you, please come. Then Jambumali shouts at them, let it be for a good reason, otherwise all of you will have a beating. Then Jambumali very arrogantly he comes in front of Ravana and says, why did you call me? Better there be a good reason. Ravana, seeing his arrogance, is disturbed but what to do. He tells, we have an emergency. There is an enemy who has to be killed. Jambumali haughtily says, who is it? It's Indra, Agni. Whom should I fight with? Ravana says, it's a monkey. Jambumali is like disgusted. To fight with a monkey you have called me? Send somebody else. I am not going to do this. Ravana says, he has destroyed Ashoka Vatika. Then Jambumali realizes, such a guarded place in the whole of Lanka has been destroyed, so it must be somebody very powerful. Okay. Then Ravana sends 80,000 soldiers along with Jambumali. Jambumali feels insulted. Why soldiers? I am alone enough. But somehow silently takes them. As soon as he reaches Ashoka Vatika, he sees that all the trees are destroyed. Whole Ashoka Vatika is in such bad state. Then above he sees on a big palace there is a colossal monkey sitting and munching fruits. Hanuman shouts from there, who has come to die in my hands? I am Hanuman, the messenger of Lord Rama. Jambumali becomes very angry. He shouts back, this is Lanka, the city of Ravana. Many devatas are sitting in the kitchen of Ravana and cutting vegetables. The Navagrahas have become steps on whom Ravana stamps and sits on them. I am Jambumali, the son of Prahasta. My father eats mountains like peanuts. I am going to destroy you. Then Hanumanta shouts back, actions speak better than words. Better get ready to die. Then Jambumali starts to throw various types of weapons towards Hanuman. Hanuman is completely undisturbed and just sees those weapons and throws it back to him. After a long fight, then they start throwing trees. Nothing happens. Then Jambumali feels, I should use black magic. Then he closes his eyes, starts meditating some mantra, and he grows very huge that his knees reach the face of Hanuman. Then Jambumali is thinking, now let me crush Hanuman. And he opens his eyes. And he is shocked. He sees there is a big wall. He is like thinking, from where did wall come from? Then from above him, there is a huge sound. Jambumali, look here. He lifts his head and sees there is Hanuman. Hanuman had grown so much that his knees were towards his eyes, like big round walls. Then Jambumali realizes black magic doesn't work out. Hanuman says, what will you do now? Will you surrender to my feet? Then Hanuman says, okay, let us come to our own sizes, this is all illusion, and let us fight. Then Jambumali sees where is the 80,000 army, and in that place there is a huge mountain. By the time he had closed his eyes and opened, Hanuman had grown so big and also thrown a mountain on all the soldiers, and they were killed without any chance of escaping. Then Hanuman is now walking around Jambumali, and Jambumali was also turning to see Hanuman. Hanuman says, let me give you a spiritual suggestion. I'll give you a mantra, only 2 letters. If you chant that, you will become free from all sins at the time of death. Jambumali says, I didn't come here to learn mantra from a monkey. I have come to kill you. Hanuman says, that's not possible. Better learn the mantra before you die. Then Jambumali becomes very angry and tries to attack Hanuman. Hanuman takes his finger, just pierces it into the navel of Jambumali, lifts him up and starts rotating. And all his intestines are pulled out, and Jambumali falls dead. Hanuman walks away chanting Rama, Rama, Rama. Some other day, Kumbhakarna has been killed and Ravana goes to Pataloka. The next day, in the monkey army, everybody are discussing, why did Ravana go to Pataloka? Who has he brought? And suddenly the gates of Lanka open, and there is a huge personality with blindfolded, with cloth, walking alone. And all the monkeys are surprised, and also they are chattering. Why is this person coming alone, that also blindfolded? What is he thinking is going to do? And few of monkeys go nearby to look out, who is this person? And suddenly they see the eyes of the person from below the blindfold. It is like red and it is burning like a volcano. Suddenly they start shouting bhasmalochanaa, and now they realize this person, whomever he sees, they are burned into ashes. And bhasmalochanaa removes his blindfold, and then there is a scorching fire coming out of his eyes and burning the monkeys. In a matter of seconds, the monkeys are burnt, smelling of flesh and then ashes. All the monkeys run away in fear, taking shelter of trees, mountains. Then they try to look out for Hanuman. They see Hanuman is talking to Lakshman, and suddenly he flies away from that place. All the monkeys are shocked. Where is Hanuman running away? Then they see Hanuman flying towards Lanka. And then Hanuman lifts a huge iron plank and comes flying. Bhasmalochanaa is looking out for more monkeys to burn them, but nobody is seen. Then suddenly Hanuman places a huge plank in front of Bhasmalochanaa, and there is a cracking sound, fart, and then Bhasmalochanaa himself has been turned into ashes. All the monkeys come running to look at what is that, and then they see that's a huge mirror. Bhasmalochanaa had seen himself in the mirror and burnt himself. Hare Krishna.